Shall we have a look at the problem? R wants to invest in stocks. He wants to analyze systematic and unsystematic risk of his investment. His friend suggests 3 company stocks B, A and Z, and he provides the following information to R. If the market index is expected to have a return of 25%, so that is called as RM. Next, and variance 20% or 0.2. So variance of market only, we are talking about 0.20. So read therein, which single index would or prefer to own from risk and return point of view? Underline risk and return point of view. So he wants to own only one stock in the beginning part, first part of the question. He wants to check if B is good, A is good or Z is good. He wants to invest in only one based on risk and return point of view. The first question. Second question is, if he invests equally in all the 3 stocks, what will be the risk and return of portfolio? In the previous problem we have done portfolio return, remember? You also have to calculate portfolio return, which you have done in the previous class. So this is for case study or 10 marks question. So I have shown here working for only the first part of it, first part of the question, based on risk and return, not the second part, wherein second part asks for the risk and return of the portfolio. So it underlines risk and return of portfolio, second part of the question. This is the first part of it. So calculation of risk return ratio, based on that, whichever gives the best result, Mr. R has to suppose to consider that. So how to consider that is this ratio, risk return ratio, return divided by total risk. We don't have return, we don't have total risk also, which we have to calculate. So working number 1, calculation of return. Working number 2, calculation of systematic risk. Third one is calculation of total risk. Why? We are not calculating unsystematic risk, correct? This symbol itself is unsystematic risk. EI square, that is nothing but the risk, standard deviation, square or variance. Okay, that is the one. Very good. So beta is given in the problem, correct? Alpha is also given in the problem. Okay, so that don't need to calculate. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Alpha is given, beta is given, unsystematic risk is given. This is typical case study problem, if not 10 marks problem. Okay, so let me go one by one. First, calculate of return of individual stocks. RI means return of individual stock is equal to alpha plus BI is beta of individual stock into RM. RM is market return. For stock B, alpha is 0.07, beta is 1.58, RM is 0.25. So multiply this into this first, 0.3, then add 0.07. First you have to simplify. Multiplication, then add to 0.07. 465. This is for B. Then for stock A, alpha is 0.09 plus beta is 0.81, RM is same as the previous one, 0.25. Again, 0.81 into 0.25, you get one value. After multiplication, add 0.09. 0.2925. Then for stock Z, minus value comes here. You have to be more careful while calculating. So first simplify multiplication, then 1 plus value, 1 minus value. Double 3. So 1 is minus, 1 is plus. Plus is more. Plus is more. So plus symbol will come and the value. This is the return. Okay. So we have found the return in the ratio. We have to find next total risk. For total risk, first we have to go for unsystematic. Systematic is already given in the problem. Unsystematic is given. We have to find the systematic. Then we have to add. So systematic risk we are finding here. First for stock B, 1.58 square multiplied by variance of market 0.20. First 1.58 into 1.58 square root, then multiply by 0.2. Okay, first 1.5 square, then whatever the value you get, again multiply with this value, you will get this one. Then for stock A, 0.81 square into 0.20, same here, 0.81 into 0.81, you get a value, again multiply that with 0.20. 0.1. Next for stock Z, 1.41 square into 0.20, 0.39. Individually, slowly, you have to work step by step. If you are having a doubt, you can ask me later also. Next, finding the total risk. Systematic risk we have found just now. Unsystematic risk is given in the problem here in the column. These values, I'll take it over here. First substitute. It becomes easy. Then go for calculation. Don't go for calculation immediately then and there only. There may be a substitution problem, maybe a calculation problem. Your mind will be shifting from here to there. First substitute, then find the answer. So 0.6893, 0.1912, 0.5476. Now I have to find risk return ratio on I-25, which is the best one here. Whichever gives the highest ratio, that is the best stock to invest. Return for stock B, 0.465 divided by 6893. As I told again, first substitute, then go for calculation. So we have to first substitute return divided by total risk. We will be getting the values over here. 67. So here you find 0.67, 1.5, 0.60. Stock A is giving the highest return. Correct? So your conclusion will be what? Based on the risk return ratio, the best stock to invest for Mr. A is stock A because it has given the highest return ratio compared to stock B and stock Z. This sentence shouldn't must be there. Conclusion. That only will secure the marks for you, not just the calculation. They want the answer from your side. They will not search for the answers. Is it fine? Okay? This is only first part of it. Okay? Second part I will go. We have done. Second part of the question goes like this. Read carefully. If he invests equally in all the three stocks, what will be the risk and return of portfolio? That means portfolio risk, portfolio return. First I am going for calculation of portfolio return, RP. So what we have done in the previous one. The next one is portfolio risk, which we have done in previous class. So three stocks equal in investment 1 by 3, 0.33, that will be the Excel. Is it clear for everyone? Okay. So let me go for this. BI is given here. Beta. Just substitution. 1.58, 1.81, 1.41. Alpha given here. RM is given here. 0.25. So we have to simplify. 0.465. Alpha again 0.09, beta is 0.81, RM remains same. First multiply 0.81 into 0.25, you get a value. For that you add 0.09. 0.29. Alpha is minus. You have to be more careful when minus value comes. When minus value comes, you have to be more and more careful. You have to go for one more step. (3.525). To multiply and put the value. One is minus, one is plus. Plus value is more. 0.0325. Okay. Xi I have written already here. (0.33). Correct? Now multiply Xi into this value. I have told earlier also, substitution is the key. If substitution is proper, you can easily calculate without mistakes. 15. 535. 0.0965. 10. Add all the three values, that will be the return of the portfolio. So conclusion, portfolio return is equal to 0.359. Conclusion for this product. This is portfolio risk. Portfolio risk calculation is more, I had told in the last class. For that, to simplify, I have taken this kind of a column. You will not find even in the textbooks regular. Okay, this method only, wherein substitution will happen, lot of calculation will be there, steps will be there. You may go wrong. That is why I have devised this particular method. Straight away you can get the answer there. Okay, so let us try to work it out here. Stock B, stock A, stock Z. Do we have beta? 1.58, 0.81, 1.4. Do we have XI?
Yes, sir.
0.33. Remember, total should be 1, but total will not be 1, so we have to make for one of it 4. 0.34, we have to make it as 1. XI square, square this 0.33 into 0.33. 0.089. 1089. The last one will be a bit different because you have taken 0.34. 11. Remember, if you take 33, you get a nearest value, but it is not going to be perfect because total is not equal to 1. Investment will not be equal to 1. XI into BI. XI into BI. 0.33 into 1.58. 52. If you want, you can substitute or straight away you can calculate and put the value there. Okay? If you are good enough, no need of substitution, multiply and put the value straight away.
0.2673.
0.4794. Add all the three values, you get this portion of it. See here. See the board. XI into BI summation. Correct? XI into BI summation. Am I right? 1.2681. See here. 1.2681 whole square. Variance of market 0.20. So first portion is complete. We have to go for the second portion of it. That is XI square into unsystematic risk given in the question. Or if you want, you can add a column here also. Along with beta and XI, you can have a column of that also if you want. 0.1089 into 0.19.
0.0206.
xi square into the unsystematic risk. 0.065 0173. Add up all 0.0445. Second part of it. So you have to square this, multiplied by 0.20, you get a value
0.3216.
how much?
0.3216.
Add it up 0.366.
1.
Okay. So based on this, you have to write 36612. The portfolio risk is equal to, correct? Conclusion. If you write a sentence like this, for this, that will complete your working. Check how much time it takes for you to complete one problem. Okay, almost 1 hour it has taken. So we have to do practice, then you have to improve the speed of it.